So, what are the recent trends that you think people should take advantage of when it comes to investing in real estate properties?
This is a very interesting one because I think that people now at a more advantaged position. State has a response lag. What I mean is that it responds later or slowly to changing economic conditions. And so some of the things that we're seeing now as being in other sectors or industry. For example, technology. Yes, there's an increased technology integration in real estate or property market now. So because generally the real estate market is known for its inefficiencies. So technology now is not making things that were rather inefficient to be much more efficient. So so things I would advise people to pay attention to are areas where technology are being employed in general brokerage, in operations, in sales and letting. For example, we have companies like Split, who are using technology to help people get accommodation property faster. And then we have it in data analytics or data analysis, integration of technology into getting more data in the real estate market. We have Estate Intel doing that. So PropTech is becoming well known in the real estate market, and so yeah, people should pay attention to that, because whether we like it or not, technology has come to stay. It's not just a factor. This is what has come to stay to help the market, well developed, more efficient. So for example, if you can integrate technology into valuation, I don't necessarily have to go to the field, to measure, to have, do site visit or inspection or everything, extensive visit like that. The technology will help me better. And people can be, anywhere in the world, any part of the world, and they can have access or a view of the property they are interested in buying. Another thing I wanted to mention that people should pay attention is growing trend is the securitization and monetization of real estate assets. Initially, the idea is that you have to have a huge capital sum to be able to invest in it. But what we are seeing now is that people are now, in order to encourage anybody to also invest in property, they are now unitizing, commodifying interest in real estate to make it accessible, to other people who do not have that lump sum. So you can buy a unit interest in a property and be a owner of that asset, whether land or flat or duplex or whatever it is. You have a co-ownership with other people as well. This was not the case. When you are investing in property, you are the sole owner. But now people are now embracing the co-ownership concept of it. And what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about, okay, I've mentioned commodifying interest. Before, people usually own property, invest in property, or will I say, invest in property to own. But now many people are beginning to see more of the investment side to it. The fact that it can now give you return. So people now call it an alternative asset class. It means that it can also function as a physical investment, like the way you buy equities, the way you buy bonds, and stocks and whatnot. So property is now being seen in that light. Traditionally, when you either let or lease, right? And when you let is for a short term, when you lease is for a longer term. But now we're having short let apartment coming up. It means that if you just need an apartment for whether a night, a week, and you'd rather stay in a place that feels more like home than going to a hotel or lodging in a guest house and stuff like that. Now people are now opting for these options are now available for you. So now we have people really going, and to be very honest, in the last few years, it's been thriving. That subsector has been thriving greatly. And so these are trends that people can take advantage of. And lastly, I know I'm already speaking. It's like it just keeps coming as I talk. It's the logistics. Real estate or properties. They are also, emerging subsectors that are doing very well. Now, COVID did a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
But not only did it brought balance, not only did it bring balance, it changed the way we lived, right? The way we work, the way we, everything about our daily life. And so there was an emerging aspect of e-commerce, or e-commerce emerged, what we call real tech or retail tech and stuff like that. So now it made people opt more for online shopping rather than going to physical stores.
Yeah.
So what this did was that it opened the logistics or warehouse properties. The need or the demand increased the demand, pardon me, for warehouse or logistic properties. So what people just do is now to have a warehouse where they store their goods, and then per demand they just send this product out to the customers. So that's also an emerging area in real estate, emerging trend that people can take advantage of. And of course, the many ones that we already know, the Lekki Efe corridor that is opening up, and